Zealot Barbarian. I don't know if you've seen their highest subclass ability, but
Rage Beyond Death.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm like, this is game breaking.
Yeah. Yeah, you better hope someone doesn't have the sleep spell.
But, like, nobody takes the sleep spell because it's such an ineffective spell at high levels.
Yeah.
In any case, that's our cold open.
Hi.
Hello, one and all, and welcome back to Seeking the Hidden Realms here on the Hidden Realms channel. I am your humble GM, Joshua McGregor. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm joined by this group of wonderful people. Say hello, wonderful people!
Yay! What's up?
We've got Daisy.
Hello, my name's Daisy, and I play Merlin, and both our pronouns are she, her.
Wonderful. We've got Alberta.
My name's Alberta. I play Suzie, and both of our pronouns are she, her.
And we've got, last but not least, Carrie.
Oi. I'm Carrie. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Porgie who uses he, they pronouns, who is definitely not Cockney at all, but I've just gone into this voice now.
I love it. And if that's, chaos magic, who knows? Maybe Bjorg speaks like that now.
Oh my god, is that one of the wild circus? Porgie changes accents.
It wasn't, but...
Please put that in. I really need it.
That's inspirational.
That's inspirational.
A brief recap before we jump back in. Last time we left off, Suzie Coin learned that there is a guy out there who has been looking for her, Amthrel Toll, through an agent. Employed the Dockmaster Adelar and subsequently Beatrice the Brute to test Suzie Coin's immortality and confirm its Esmeran nature. Then Suzie and the spell of Aranor within her bore witness to a remembrance of the hunt and near extinction of the Splicers. Ilibrim Chaharzid, Etobikov Chaharzid's creation of, or synthesis of that gene, and the battle that subsequently flung them to Urzalen on Unan. And had a little chat with Aranor. You guys flew to Darun Fet, an island, some might say paradise, a hedonistic paradise, if nothing else, where luxury and wine and sex overflow in opulence, and also greeted by a visitor, Splicer visitor, Gunulfur Ogadai Cyprianus, who appears to be a giant turtle man with a prehensile tail, 6 arms, and no eyes, who is interested in an alliance, ? You guys went down with Hellebore under a big old tree and found the corpse of the Titan Juthra, which he has kept as his trophy. Several orbs, all the orbs, one of which works, another of which is a power core. Pure Gold Wild Magic Surge, petrifying everybody for 19 days within a 1 mile radius.
Touch the ball!
Which helped you survive touching the ball. The Unarl Orb, or the Gamathian Orb, rather, which otherwise may very well have killed you.
If you're gonna
as it
touch the
radiates
ball,
power.
you might as well get rock hard.
You know?
Gotta be prepared for the possibility.
No!
It's been a long time since I played D&D, folks.
And that's where we are now. Pure Georg, you have 1 hit point.
I have 12, actually.
Or you have 12? You've been healed. My apologies. I forgot about the healing that may have occurred at the end of the last session. Oh yes, you also discovered there were footprints in the dust all around you. That one set of footprints from somebody who potentially very weighty person, but otherwise very quite indistinguishable features, came through this space and left again.
Did we declare if it was recent?
Did you? Oh, we can do a fresh investigation check. Anybody who wants to, absolutely may do that.
May I do survival?
Lol. So that's a 10.
You may do a survival check. That makes sense. 10.
That's a natural 19 for 23.
23 is very good. Are you doing one as well, a Merlin?
I think Merlin's just shocked at the entire situation, so no. So, okay. This
Fuck's
is
sake,
natural.
Porgie. Oh, yeah.
23. How recent? These look. This is around. 23 is very good. This is around 5 or 6 days old. These footprints.
Thank you.
The other thing, Merlin, that you will have observed is that up to the touching of the orb, there's a falling out that has been happening between Porgie and Suzie and Jamie / Gymnopus, who has made a power play and has become very openly hostile. And after the petrification, however, Jamie, through which this conversation was happening, seems to go blank. Seems to go just be staring off into the middle distance. Porgie and Suzie, you do not hear Junipus's voice in your head.
Jimmy, I'm still cross with you, but please stay alive. What? I can't. Porgie can't.
Clack, clack, clack,
Suzie,
clack.
Suzie sees what you're trying to do and goes,
She loves the hats. Jimmy.
DVD.
I believe we're gonna call this insight.
Okay.
For anybody who wants to do that.
Am I proficient in that?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Great.
If you want to try to figure out if something's happening magically, you can do Arcana, but if you're just trying to get a general read, insight.
17 insight.
17 insights.
That's a 12. Lol.
Gotcha.
That's 15.
15.
I think Porgie doesn't actually really care to know. He just feels like he's got to do it out of obligation and be like, I fucking hate you right now.
Yeah, so that's what you're occupied with. What kind of check did you do, Merlin?
Just an insight.
Insight. You. Yeah. Fey magic is like sort of all-encompassing and weird, and you've seen some weird stuff. It's there are Fey who exist who absolutely like just have extra bodies and spread their consciousness around like multiple bodies. And you've seen what happens when a Fey with multiple bodies in multiple places needs to focus on one thing that's happening in one place, and that's the other bodies just tend to go a bit vacant. This is like an extreme version of that. Is what you seem to be looking at. Suzie is a 17 insight. Yeah, like there's no like it. The ears will be like sending signals to the brain. The brain won't be sending signals anywhere else.
Okay. And in terms of how Susie's feeling, like her
your
connection she knows that her connection isn't to Jamie, it's to
Yes.
Gymnopus, and she's not getting any feedback there.
You 17. You are not. Yeah, you are. It is a decision not to.
Okay.
Not to. What am I saying here? You feel that you can send things out. You just aren't getting anything back. That's what you feel.
I send out, are you in danger?
You do not get anything back. And you have never had the ability to read the thoughts of Gymnopus or eavesdrop on anything that has been happening.
Yeah.
So you have only ever gotten what has been communicated to you, and you're just not getting communications.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong at Jimmy D, not Jamie D.
Well, this is, something, isn't it? Stone for 19 days. That's some powerful magic. It even affected me. This is Hellebore speaking. Just in the corner of the room, just been watching all of the drama unfolding. Not really caring to intervene.
Would you like a box of popcorn for your time?
I've got wine, thank you.
That was meant to be sarcastic, but I'm sure you don't care.
It's so easy to get under your skin. It's not even sport.
Hey, Hellebore, do you have anyone who can scry on anyone?
Of course.
May we ask them to check on someone?
Yeah, of course. Let's just finish up what we're doing here. Benvolio, if you want to do the thing with the orb.
No.
Wait, no. We agreed.
Hellebore, look at me.
I'm looking at you.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh. Glug glug. Benvolio looks at you.
You fucking wait, mister.
You
You fucking wait. You fucking wait.
What am I waiting for?
You wait.
Okay.
You do nothing with that fucking orb. We've had enough of that orb.
I've been
these
planning
last
to
20
touch this
days.
orb for like a really long time.
Look, we kind of have something.
I understand you've got some stuff going on. Why don't you go address that? Go help your comrade.
I look at the others. Do we need to fly back to his ship?
I don't want him to give up his soul.
Yeah.
I will go. It's going to the afterlife. It's bypassing normal afterlife. I was already willing to die for my cause, and this just makes it more of a guarantee that we might actually win. So that's my deal.
Okay, but we can do that without, you dying, potentially. Which I think would be really great for the cause. There's a possibility of that there, so if you hold off...
I don't think Suzie, the oligarchs are really bad. They're really bad and very strong, and I really, really want them dead. And I would rather other people, innocent people, who haven't committed atrocities survive than I survive.
But you can survive and...
I'm gonna touch this orb, man.
Benny, no.
Can I get, this is just to determine in what order actions can be taken. We're gonna roll initiative.
Yeah.
Great. Wonderful.
Natural 20
May
for
I-
25.
God damn it.
Fucking
May I
hell.
ask, am I in an archphase domain? Can I ask this, please?
You are in an archphase domain, and we would have covered this when you were coming in. So any questions you have about the feeling, vibe, anything, like, what are you wondering about here?
Oh, it's not the feeling vibe that Merlin's concerned about.
What's that? What are you concerned about?
I'm concerned about that. That is one of my factors
One of your
for my
factors.
transform.
Oh, indeed.
Sorry, Carrie.
My initiative is my dex, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You add your dexterity modifier, yep.
Yes. So I need to update. Well, that doesn't fucking matter anyway because I rolled a 2. That's a 4 total.
4? Got it.
Yes.
So what exactly happens when you're in a Fey, Archfey domain, Merlin?
So it's my hideous appearance.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Can I get your initiative roll first, and we will resolve this as though you've been like trying to maintain your normal form and succeeding up to this point, and then we'll do a transformation on your turn.
Okay, it's 23.
23. Glorious. That's I got a really good roll for Benvolio too. It was not a And you know what? We're doing one for Hellebore. Give me one sec.
I'm rolling really badly today.
It wasn't his die, and I should have known not to go with that. That's all right. Okay. So, before anything can happen, erupting into a blur of movement. Suzie, what are you doing? There are 2 orbs. There's a data core, and then there's the Gamathian orb, rather. The Gamathian orb that, to be noted, Pure Girl just touched and it blew up in their face. Benvolio starts to move towards that power source orb. And it is your turn. You act first.
Alrighty. I was going... I made a roll before we rolled initiative. Like, before you called for it. I don't know if you want me to use that or something.
You absolutely can.
Okay. So my first shot, I want to go for Benvolio's ankle. To try and get him to, like, fall back.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I don't know if you want me to, like, roll advantage or if the AC is going to be higher or what.
Oh, because you're, like, specifically trying to do a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to say... I'm going to say subtract 5 from your roll.
19.
19 does not hit.
Okay.
Bend luck?
You absolutely can bend luck.
That is... So I'm going to roll a d4 and apply the number rolled as a bonus to the creature's roll.
Yep.
And I rolled a 3.
Incredible. That absolutely hits.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just 7.
Okay.
Cool. And then I have a kind of cheeky thing to ask.
Yeah.
Could you mute us for a moment, please, my love?
Of course, darling. If I can find tabs. Wait.
Lovely day, isn't it, Daisy?
Mm.
I wonder if we keep talking, are we actually going to annoy them? Yeah, we annoyed them.
Ruining their vibe.
Yeah, really ruining the vibe. What's Merlin feeling right now?
Merlin is actually quite scared.
Mm-hmm.
Of being where she is. Just doesn't like this place. Wants to be like, gone.
That's
Get
understandable.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so what we miss? What do we miss?
Alright, so Susie's gonna take her second attack, and, she just needs a moment, and she needs everyone to hold up, so she is gonna shoot herself in the head real quick.
What?
And you guys see Suzie drop to 0 hit points.
Just a reminder, Suzie is. I mean, I was gonna say she's in an okay place emotionally. She's not, but like this is not, and like this is purely practical, and she'll come back. But just
Suzie!
yeah.
Suzie!
I think that's exactly the way Benvolio says as well. Suzie! As he gets, like, shot in the ankle. And then Suzie shoots herself. He's like, we didn't need for that.
Did he know that I can't die?
I think he knows that.
He knows.
Yeah,
I thought so, but I just thought
He does.
Yeah. No, his reaction would be very different.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? That happens, and Merlin, your concentration dangerously wavering as it was, barely able to repel the effects of this ambience magical space, fails. Tell us what happens.
Oh,
I'm missing it. Damn.
You don't want to see it.
I really shot myself in the foot on this. Oh no, I shot Benvolio.
In the foot.
in
You
the
shot
foot and then
yourself
like
in the
that.
head.
You
yeah.
are on fire tonight.
Thank you.
So I'm going to throw up a couple of pictures in the group chat.
Oh, nice.
Oh
Group
yeah,
chat, group chat.
on Facebook.
Oh my god!
Hot.
Okay, so for folks watching who don't know, there's like this creature that has like loads and loads of like different length tentacles with many
Yes.
many eyes, and in the middle there's like a really huge big eye, and is very much giving me Cthulhu energy.
Yes.
As Merlin starts to lose concentrations under the skin, you'll see ripples, a lot different to when the wild magic surge was happening. It's a lot darker, and it is more tentacle like under the skin. And as this appearance of this cute little fey creature drops, it's kind of, how do I say this nicely and not really grotesque? She kind of just does that, and there inside her, that is now outside, is this grotesque tentacle ethereal creature. You think eldritch god meets biblically accurate angel. Lots of
Yep.
eyes, lots of tentacles. If you're into Skyrim and Oblivion, it's Hemios Mora, Daedric Prince, and it's still quite small. Ravenel is still a 3-foot baby, so it's more like this cute tiny version of this eldritch god that is just like 3-foot ball of whirling, swirling darkness with just a central giant eye, but lots of little eyes just there. Cute but scary.
Porgie doesn't know whether he's horrified or wants to smush your cheeks together.
Doesn't really have cheeks, but you could try like the size of an eye.
You know the
Go like,
vibe. Yeah, with the eyes.
yeah. Aren't you cutie? Yeah, so it's just this swirling small mass of eyes and darkness.
Well, that's a look, Merlin.
So that's how you start. What would you like to do on your turn, if anything?
Can I even speak in this form? I don't technically have like limbs. Unless I can use one of, if you ask, because I took the tendrils. Can I then use that? Like if I'm
gonna say
using that ability normally.
All of your features are still usable. Absolutely.
Okay.
So yeah, you still have the ability to wield weapons. You have the ability to sneak attack and hide and all of that stuff. And I will say
Sneak attack blob.
Sneak attack buff. And I'll say that yes, you have the ability to speak as well. The manner in which you do all of those things is up to you to flavor in this new
Ooh.
form.
All I've got in my head is like these eyes with two tendrils like hiding knives, like yeah. Sup?
That's very Faye.
Yeah, just not bother, just like yeah. The voice is a lot different to Merlin's. I will not try to do a voice because I will not be able to do said voice, but it's a lot deeper and it's like multiple voices laying over each other. Like the main voice you'll have is that Merlin voice, but really deep, like almost bass, kind of like overwritten in whispers over the top that might be saying other things, but you can't quite tell. It's just kind of fuzzy static background noise. I would like to. Can I try to sleight of handcuff Benvolio?
Yeah.
So he can't grab it.
Absolutely. We're going to. If you'd like to use sleight of hand, you absolutely can. It'll be your sleight of hand against his acrobatics.
Okay.
Because this essentially we're doing like a modified grapple. Essentially, is what we're going for. So yeah, absolutely, go for your sleight of hand, and he'll get his acrobatics, and we'll see what happens.
That is a dirty 20.
I also rolled a dirty 20, so
My
we're gonna rollsies. We're just gonna go again.
I rolled a 10. My sleight of hand is plus 10.
I rolled an 11. His acrobatics is plus 9. That's cocked.
I can't see that. It's
No,
not my
no.
sleight. I'm gonna roll again. Oh no.
Oh no.
25.
Only 18. Absolutely. Describe to me how this happens.
It's kind of like all of a sudden, like, poof. Panics for a second. Oh no, still got a thing to do, and kind of just like, just really gently and kind of slowly, like 2 little tentacles go just out a little bit, and just grab really quickly. So it's like almost like when you see like darkness creeping, like shadows over the floor, and it just grabs. Like, grabs out his hands. No.
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 Yeah, so yeah. Absolutely gets his hands cuffed. Has a little moment. What the fuck am I seeing right now? Holy moly, Suzie, what kind of... Oh yeah, you're bleeding out. All right. Anything else for your turn?
Just gonna chill and hover around.
Very nice.
Just be like,
Benvolio's gonna take his turn. He has been cuffed. I think he's just gonna move. He's gonna move without his hands. And moves towards the orb, and I guess he face plants into the orb.
So undignified.
I'm a revolutionary. His face smacks into this orb, and Yorgurg, what you were able to discern when approaching this, you perceived hundreds upon hundreds of concentric rings of runes that floated around its surface, and you were able to discern, almost like a lock sliding into place, where all of these concentric circles lined up and formed one single line that would break all of those rings. And clearly there has been some setup for this beforehand. But Benvolio touches the orb, and there is that same flash that you recall that did so much damage to you. But in this moment, that energy does not destroy his body. You see his already sort of like sandy, peppered hair, this half-elven man, sort of becomes this shock white color. And there are sort of like white flecks on his skin that almost look like the licking of flames have touched him. And he falls with sort of a very undignified thump and a yelp to the ground after he has face planted this orb. Those rings continue to spin, but that line is unbroken, and in fact there is a new rune.
Can I see what the rune is?
You can see the symbol. You do not understand it.
Oh.
Yeah. And you can see that new rune hovers just on top. Just on the surface there now. That is Benvolio's turn. Hellebore sits back and is looking bemused at the goings-on. He has not interfered in any way. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do just for fun. Hellebore's gonna cast Time Stop. Alberta and Carrie, can you take off your headphones, please?
Do you want me to leave
If
the room?
you wouldn't mind, I'll be.
I'll
We'll
go
get
make
you
a
back
cup
here
of
in a minute.
Call me when you're like,
Yeah.
come get me.
Yeah, I'll get you. Hi, Daisy.
Hello.
Hellebore casts Time Stop. You see everybody else freezes as time ceases its motion, except for you. Your consciousness remains moving at exact speed. You could feel that your body is otherwise trapped in time. I just wanted to have just a quick chat about everything that's going on here.
Okay.
I'm not a fool. You have far too much power coursing through you and have achieved far too much for me not to see your trajectory. So,
Thank you.
not at all. You are well on your way to becoming Archfey. Merlin. And your defeat of the Baron of Ink, the what did he call himself? The Buck of Autumn?
Yes.
An admirable first step. Not just anybody can pierce a domain, partially formed though it may be. And I also took the liberty of getting some intelligence on the trial of thievery. My understanding is that you did very well for yourself, even if you did not succeed entirely.
Thank you. I'd be smiling and nodding if I had a face currently, but thank you.
May I say, an admirable form.
Aww.
Do you drink? Would you like wine?
Do you have like honey wine or honey mead?
Absolutely. That is Brewer, who is a fae here. You would have heard of Brewer, actually. Brewer is a famous outcast of the Yaknaz Queens. One of the Jalzoan brood, so like a bee folk, essentially, but like a very powerful fae. Noticeably has like very different form from a lot of the other Yaknaz Queens. brewer, and brewer works for Hellebore and makes some of the best honey mead that has ever been made. Like, there's a drink is just like magically preferred. You can drink that afterwards, once your body can move. Yes. So this is my offer: is
Okay.
become an archfey and serve as and rule one of my territories. I have a vacancy at the moment.
That is a very, very tempting offer. What's the but?
The only but, after, of course, the benefits of you have territory and power over all of your subjects to your own discretion, is you answer to me. And that is the only but. I know talent when I see it, and I would rather recruit.
Does Merlin know, like, the Fae, like, history of Hellebore and, or basically what I'm asking, does she know, like, has this kind of thing happened before with him? And is there any, like, historical bad things that have gone from this? Like, Fae?
They tend to be in this hierarchy. The very, very powerful archfey on top. Then they each have like 4 or 5. Many often have like 4 or 5 archfey who like rule individual territories under them, and then sort of lower archfey beneath that. It's not uncommon for alliances to switch around and for things to go around. So it's not binding. Like, it's an agreement that can be reached, and people betray, like Fae betray each other all the time. But basically, he's offering a place of stability and protection from other archfey of his caliber, because you'll be. So those are the benefits that are sort of being offered here.
Really have to stop making characters that make deal with like powerful beings, Josh. This is becoming a problem. Yes, Faye. Well, Hellebore, if I was in my other form, I would bow and accept the proposal, but without the bowing, I would like to accept this deal.
Incredible. I had this whole thing planned where I was going to like time stop, and if you said no, I'd be like, that's totally chill and all that good stuff, and then I'd like hit you 1,000,000 times with my spear before time started again, and then you like time, but then I'd like heal you, and then you'd know how strong I was, but no one else would know that anything. I did die the spear. Yeah, it's good. It's a good spear.
It's stunning.
Thank you very much. I can't wait to show this off. By the way, the other caveat of like coming and being like, I don't like the Edifitra Titans, and you guys seem to be against them as well. So that's like my whole motivation is to like fight those people. And great. All right.
I think everything lines up.
All right. I like this as well. Good. And welcome back, everybody else. I'm just gonna say,
Carrie.
And I'll go get Alberta.
Okie dokie.
Darling.
I was just reading up on different classes that we might be using for something.
Oh.
Also, I turned you guys down really low so I could make sure I doubly didn't hear anything.
That's what I do. It's like headset low, walk out the room.
Oh, I didn't know if I had time to make a cup of tea.
There's
always time to make.
There's always time to make a cup of tea.
Always time.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, just a little thing.
So Merlin's dead.
No, Merlin's
Can you
fine.
imagine? Just time restarts.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, legit, I would be like, okay, gave up their name? Maybe.
So actually the whole time Merlin's being the Cereblex and Gymnopus doesn't exist. version.
Oh,
Plot twist.
wonderful. Time resumes. Pure this is like the end of initiative essentially. But in the wake of what has just happened, is there anything that Pure like wants to investigate or do, or anybody that they want to interact with? While we're in initiative order.
Can I do maybe a medicine check on Benvolio and see if like the things like the hair and the scars, like, are they quote unquote fixable?
Yeah, I mean, are you doing a medicine check on like how he is doing, like how his health is, or are you trying to ascertain the magical nature of what has happened to him?
Yes, it's more interesting to do the latter.
All right, go for an Arcana check.
Yeah. So I'm proficient in that, which is lovely. That's a 14.
Man, he's different and the orb is different. There's some connection there, man.
I love you.
I'll just shut the fuck up.
No, that was unnecessarily flippant of me.
No, it's really funny. I was being a little shit. It's fine.
It's totally fine. Josh was being a little shit too, so
I
you just
was.
match an energy.
But yes, legitimately you do notice. Obviously, you've noticed the addition of that rune onto the orb, and you have noticed physical differences in the characteristics of Benvolio as well.
Yeah.
Okay, we exit initiative ? Can I get a read on what Susie's intention was as she lies bleeding on the ground?
Well, first,
Is this the DM asking for an explanation for shenanigans?
Yeah, I'm like, what are you trying to do? And I'd love to be able to
first let's roll a
facilitate.
death save.
All right.
That's a 3, so that's a failure.
Can I do a
She's
medicine check on her to make sure she's stable?
So here's the deal. Basically, you didn't communicate to anybody whether you wanted this to be like a permanent thing or not. Like, whether you wanted to get all the way down. Or
I feel like I would have mentioned it if I wanted
Alright.
people to bring me back.
Okay.
What
If
she's
you would have mentioned it if you wanted people to bring you back?
Well, she knows she's gonna come back anyway. So if she would have mentioned, like, she's going, oh, I'm trying to die for a moment, and
Okay.
if she were like, let me just bring myself down to 0, let me just knock myself unconscious with a bullet to the head. Would be weird. So, I mean, I think the implication is she's wanting to die, but it's up to you guys to decide whether A, you read it as that, and B, whether you'd let her do that.
Can I do maybe, would it be an inside check to read to see if that's what Suzie would want?
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get you guys to make insight checks to determine whether you know that's where Suzie was going with that.
That is a 23 from me.
Cool. I think you get it. Absolutely.
Cool.
I'm gonna do a little bit of a hustle. Can I roll with advantage because of what Suzie did in the trial of thievery and do that? Like, I give my life to Ravenel. And she's
Absolutely,
already
you
played
can.
this card.
Absolutely, you can. Yes. That's well hustled.
That's great.
That's
Thank you.
fantastic.
I don't have proficiency, so I'm just like, I need advantage.
Mhm.
That's a 19.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, the 19 is the highest.
Yeah, you guys have got a pretty good bead. What is he going for here?
Should I roll another death save?
Go for it.
That's a 14. That's
Okay.
a success.
Hellebore sort of looks at the two of you. Is this... Should we do something?
No.
Like, I know she's gonna come back, but like... You don't want me to... Do you want me to help her? Do you want me to stab
No.
her again?
It's another 3.
Alright.
Oh wait, does that mean like so is the aim for us to like did we want Suzie to fail her death saving throws?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, retract that because I didn't realize how it works. Go ahead, stab her.
Before
I
he,
just won't look.
before he gets to me, I'm gonna roll another death save.
Sure, yeah, go for it.
Just because this could be quite funny.
You
And it is. I come back
go
with
back
one
up with one.
hit point because if I roll a 16 or higher on a death save, I come back with 1 hit point. So I think I wake up as Hellebore is looming over me with a weapon.
I think he goes, hello, and stabs you in the chest, and you go back down.
Alright.
And then he does it 6 more times.
Cool.
Uh,
I would like to have a word with Aeronor, if
yeah,
I
go
may,
for it.
please.
Roll a d20.
Okie dokie.
You want a 10 or higher.
16.
There you go.
Nice.
Aranor's like, you were just here.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to have a word with you. Because we're, there's this orb, like a Gamathian orb. And it's got all kinds of fucking runes in it.
Okay.
And I just was wondering if you could help me, and I like describe or draw if there's something I can draw. Like what Yogiorg described
He's
about
like,
that
move
line.
my hand and I will trace it in the air
Okay,
with my finger.
we
and
do like a ghost, like a weird,
yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, very uncomfortable,
Yeah.
very awkward.
I am Lord Voldemort. Fuck J.K. Rowling. Anyway.
J.K. Rowling.
Fuck J.K. Rowling,
Hey,
there we go.
take a drink every time we say fuck J.K. Rowling after we make a Harry Potter reference because the references are too ingrained in us.
So yeah, he writes the runes. It's like this is a lot more complicated than the stuff that I know, but I'm able to recognize a good amount of this.
Okay.
So essentially, it looks like you've got anchor points, which are designed to function together and part of a larger spell whole, but each individually, right?
Sure.
All right. So they're fragments of spells that
Yeah.
together form one spell.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing references to the dreaming. I'm seeing references to just life energy. There's a lot of specification about like creature, and there's a divinatory lock that I can make out, but this is sophisticated stuff. This is way more sophisticated than what I've got. Also, you used a word earlier, Gamathian. What is that?
Do I know like what the word comes from?
Roll me a history check. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's just a history check for this one.
12. I rolled a 4. I know that. Do I know that like there's something to do with like dwarvish ships, right? I seem to recall from us talking about Suzie.
Yes, you know the Gamathian orbs were carried by Esmeran gods, and you know that the orbs themselves, that the Esmerans did not make them.
Okay.
So there's something about dwarves, but it's not terribly specific.
Cool. Thank you.
Not at all.
In that case, I say, Y'all carried them. Y'all fucking Ismarans carried them, and dwarves had something to do with them.
What?
They're really powerful, big, powerful orbs.
Okay.
Power source orbs.
Power source orbs.
Power source.
Power
orbs.
sorbs?
This is a somber time. I'm dead. I'm dead right now.
He suppresses a moment of genuine amusement.
Excuse me.
He's still not. Give me an insight check on him. Actually,
I will insight check.
yeah.
And it's Merlin. 12.
Cool.
Everybody.
Drink water, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just has a little smirk and blows some air out of his nose. So yes, I don't know what that is.
How do I break this?
Break this?
Yeah.
I don't know that my answer is going to be very helpful to you.
Is it someone dying, giving up their soul or something? Because that's what people are talking about.
Oh, that would make sense. Oh, it's a key.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a keychain. Not a keychain. A chain that functions as a key.
Yeah. It's like the linchpin to a bunch of other circly spelly things, apparently.
Okay, that makes sense. You're saying someone's soul... Again, I'd have to look at this for like a long time. Somebody's soul needs to be used?
There was something about someone's gonna sacrifice themselves to it to unlock it.
I was gonna say was overwhelming magical force. Because that's how a lot of things get solved on Ismera.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, it wasn't a very helpful answer.
If I had more magic, I could just destroy the curse that's on you outright. But because I'm of a comparable amount of spell magic, I can't do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So that you don't see any, like, trixies in this? That, like, oh, if we, like, erase one of the signs by saying a special...
My understanding is if you erase one of those, the chain would be broken. You wouldn't be able to break the lower spells.
Okay. So we just pump magic in a way?
Yeah.
So say there was like an archfey. Would they have enough power to do that?
Archfey. How powerful are Archfey?
You really don't know much about your constituency, do you?
Everybody's kind of,
Yeah.
you know?
Okay. Really powerful.
Really powerful. Can they blow up a moon?
Would I know if they can blow up a moon?
Helber cannot blow up a moon.
No.
Can't blow up a moon.
No.
I doubt that you've got somebody strong enough to break this.
But you're saying someone giving up their life could do it?
That's the key. That's the specificity, but that's playing within the rules of the magic. I'm saying if you just wanted to break the magic.
Okay, but is there anything else within the rules of the magic?
I would need to study it for a long time.
I'll leave it with you.
All right.
I'll get back to you soon.
Okay.
I wait to wake up.
You wake up.
Sit up and I go, fuck.
Was it not a productive meeting this time?
No. I look over at Hellebore. What the fuck happened? Not in Hellebore. Benvolio. What the fuck happened with him?
Now, I did give him permission because I thought it might have been a little bit of a thing going on. So I thought, really cement it.
Hellebore. Yeah, no, that's fair. I appreciate that actually. It sped up the process. Because I was coming back. I felt it for a second. I saw you. I just look over at Benvolio and take in how he looks.
Hi.
What happened to you? And then I look over at Merlin. Jesus!
Nope. Not Jesus.
Jesus canonically exists
Yeah.
in the Immaculate Galaxy
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just Jesus is a random archface somewhere.
Yeah.
Praise Avandra, praise Umberlee, praise Jesus.
Yep. He's just a chill guy, except when you, like, you know, are taking advantage of poor people, and then he's real pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's one of the good ones. That's appreciated. What? Where's Merlin?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. You
I
look
can't
great.
smile, but yeah.
You look great.
I'm just imagining.
Just a tentacle,
yeah. You try to smile, and like the equivalent is like some tentacles wiggle.
You look great.
Aww, it's really cute.
It's like,
I don't know if you've always been like this or if it's a new thing, but it works for you, hon.
thank you. It's a new thing I'm trying out.
It's working.
So, don't worry if you don't know, but is this like a permanent thing, or is it you can turn back into what we know as Merlin, or...
I leave the area.
Sorry?
If I leave the area,
Right.
Right. Cool.
I could make the ground you're hovering over not part of my domain.
No, I like this.
I'm just
has a
offering.
glass of honey made in one tentacle.
Yes, Merlin has a goblet of mead now, and did not before.
Merlin, when did you get that?
Everybody drinks their fill at my parties.
Just being bougie.
You would, have you ever had a dream where...
And then you wish he would do you so much you could do anything.
I often have that dream.
No, seriously, when did you didn't have it, and then you did.
Hey, magic.
Can I do an insight check?
You can do an insight check.
That was
How
correct.
like
6. That's a 17.
Genuinely fey magic.
Okay, cool.
how are you drinking that, if you don't mind me asking?
Just really opens up an eyelid.
Just tips the big eye back, just
Splashes through the skin.
You taste
just
more than you ever have done, but it's in a weird way.
I feel like it's if anyone has ever experienced having like saline pushed through an IV and you get that weird taste in your mouth and you're like, no.
I have donated blood before, and the sensation of having a needle is very weird.
Also that.
I don't know that I ever had the tasting of weirdness when I had stuff injected in me.
It's like when they flush out the line and it's like
You know what
Anyway.
it is? It's like you taste with your entire body. So it's not like you taste the sense of taste is confined to your mouth. It's like you feel the sense of taste in your fingers and throughout your body.
Interesting. Interesting.
I see and taste everything.
So hi, I did the thing.
What?
So now, when I die, this will be unlocked.
Oh, you moron!
Thank you.
No, that's. I would like to retract that. That's not a nice word. You silly man!
I'm trying to do a good thing. Can I get uncuffed, please?
No.
But you could have. You could have achieved the thing you want to achieve without sacrificing anything. You
It's-
self-indulgent, self-righteous boy!
You come from a place of relative peace, don't you?
But there's always a way! There is always a way!
Apparently it's, the way is, even the person who made these needs to, or who, like, probably, like, made the spell or some shit. I don't know. Needs time. Figure it out.
So, it's not like you're dying now.
No, it's not like I'm dying now.
It's just like on the occasion of your death.
Which
Yeah.
will be later rather than sooner.
And I can also do this. One of his eyes goes like bloodshot and like bleeds out a single tear of blood, and the manacles just snap and the metal sort of like explodes outwards, and he like stands up and shrugs that off.
You know, we could have saved a lot of this fucking trouble. I say, looking around at myself, like sitting there, like
Your own blood everywhere.
just blood everywhere. Merlin like exploded. All of this. If you just explain that it wasn't like you were.
It wasn't like I was gonna touch it and drop dead. There's a whole, like, there's a ritual that benefits Hellebore by which I dedicate the destruction of the oligarchs to him.
Okay, now that would have been helpful to know.
You didn't let me explain.
Communication
You guys all
is
started
very
infighting, and we were
important.
talking about me and my thing, and then you guys had your own thing, and I was like, well, we could just get my thing done if they're busy.
Or you could have just said, like, hey, wait up a second, this is not gonna kill me, and then gone for it. Like, come on.
I felt like we started off in a place where it was going to be very clear if I had kept talking, but I just didn't get the chance to do that. It's where
Everyone should have mead.
I agree. Shall we all have some mead?
There was a lot of stress, and we could have avoided 19 days wasted.
What?
Actually, no, that was my
Oh
fault.
yeah. Hellebor's like, oh yeah, and the location of Volpakar is yours if you want it as well.
We would like that, please.
Yeah, the Edifetra Titan core it's a data core. It's got knowledge from Juthra.
How do we... Does anyone have a USB?
Hellebor's like, I've been using this thing for ages. Look at this. It interacts with magic. And does like a Iron Man like hologram thing with it. Pulls like an enormous interface, is able to like manipulate symbols and numbers and images, make them smaller, move them around. I've been playing around with essentially what is the memory banks part of the brain of this Titan for quite a number of years. And having a grand time doing it.
Anything interesting you found?
Oh, hugely interesting things. Too much to get into now.
That's Carrie, not Porgie. I want lore!
There's so much lore, so much corn.
I need to go back and find out where that came from.
The lore of the corn?
Yes.
Yeah, I got to go back to the episode titled The Lore of the Corn and we'll find out.
Yeah, great, thanks.
No worries. Yes, so you're looking for... What are you doing?
Volpakar.
Right. Let's...
Glad to know it's really important to you, our mission.
I was thinking about how many people I could have had sex with in the amount of time I've been down here just talking.
And also being stoned for 19 days.
That too. There's so many more people I could have had sex with in 19 days. Gotta make up for lost time. Alright, basically, here's the interface Kaiko, why don't you show them how it works? Put in their requests for things. I'm going upstairs. Hellebore leaves. He just walks out immediately. So you don't get thirsty! And, like, a keg just comes down the stairs.
I go pour drinks for everyone.
Amazing.
He's a really charming person.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, Vulpakar.
Hello, yes, you are interested in going to Vulpakar. Tell you what, I will help you if you help me get to Madazion. And save Etrel Call, my AI friend.
Can I do an insight check, please?
Sure.
Specifically, I want to be like, this is sus.
Ye-
I want to know if they're sus.
cool.
That's a 9 total.
9 total. This might be the real mastermind. Hellebore's too big of an idiot to actually run things. Keiko might be the one who's actually running things.
Whoa. I mean, they seem really cool, Suzie. We should really help them. If that's the only way to get the coordinates to Vulpakar.
I mean, it's just I don't personally know this Etrol Call, but I know that where they came from, like what they are fractured off of, was not great. But I imagine that many years of being kept prisoner and tortured would change an AI. I look at Kaiko.
Hi.
What would Etrol Call do?
I have no idea. I just know that they've been tortured for hundreds of years and that they don't deserve that, and they've been kind to me.
Alright. Do you remember stories of when...
The very bloody history of the planet where it and its 6 other fractal AI took all of the water from the world and stored it underground in an enormous global power grab?
Yeah.
And then that got subverted by the people who then became the oligarchs, and they destroyed the other 6 and imprisoned this one and based all of their technology off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I just wanted to check.
There's a drink, Kaiko.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate this.
Oh, and whilst we're here...
Yeah. Okay, yes. Pastries.
I feel like I've rolled this one before. Oh, no, I haven't. Tikvanik. Which is... A drum roll, please. A tender, warmly spiced pumpkin filling with light and crispy pastry in a pretty coiled design.
Ooh.
Delightful.
I'm going to paste a picture of it in the chat.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly.
Benvolio just has a little like, if I may, it seems like our interests may actually align here. And Keiko's like, I don't want anything to do with you, terrorist. And he's like, listen, we have a common enemy in the oligarchs. I want them dead. You need them out of the way for Etrol Call to be released. We can work together as far as that goes. I do not care for the other future AIs. They're also irrelevant to the current struggle. If 3 insane people in a ragtag posse could kill 7 of them, or 6 of them rather, and overwhelm the 7th, I don't care if one gets away. This looks delicious. He has one and drinks some mead.
I can imagine that working very well together.
Yeah, actually really nice.
All right. All right. Those of you who live on Madazion would know best in this. I'll help you.
All right. Requesting location of Ulpikar. Translate to common for everybody's sake. There is a sort of like a blinking as this greatly diminished data core processes the request. Locating in memory. Error 400. Project Cradle Variant 2 incompatible. Experiment control must remain uncompromised. Reference information blackout. Authorization code Emerald. Locating primary information source. Primary information source not found. Locating backup. Backup location not found. Backup bracket 1 close bracket location not found. Backup bracket 2 close bracket location found. Signal age current. Backup 2 status offline. Resuming search. Backup 3 location found. Signal age 720 years. Signal location approximate 1 million light. Well, that's not what that probably stands for. Okay, cool. Extrapolation. Madazion. Backup 3 status. Unknown. Backup not found.
May I get a translator for my notes?
A translator for your notes is that the important things are at the beginning. I'll just repeat the beginning, and then I will give you a translation. When trying to locate Vulpikar, the answer was that there was an error. Project Cradle, Variant 2, incompatible. Experiment control must remain uncompromised. And it references an information blackout authorized by somebody with the code Emerald.
It'll probably be Aaron or.
What can be extrapolated from the rest of this is that this Titan did not store that, and in fact had that specific information erased. The location does exist, and there are several backups, at least 4, 2 of which were found, 1 of which was deemed unsuitable, and the other of which is located on Madazion.
The backup of the information about Vulpikar.
Yes. So basically, you didn't get the information of where Vulpikar is, you got the information on where to find that information.
These backups, they'd be the other better feature Titans, right?
Kaiko looks at you. That would be my best guess, yes.
So would your friend know then?
Etral Call?
Yeah.
If this is referencing Madazion, this will be referencing Etral Call, yes. That's entirely possible.
All right. Well, that is convenient.
Yeah, crazy how we were talking about that just a minute ago, and then the thing you were interested in also pointed in that direction.
Can I do an...
Detect thoughts!
So you do detect thoughts. Surface level stuff is quite surface level. It's a lot of enjoyment of the alcohol and food. Wonderful pastry. It's an appraisal of the people in the room. There's a lot of insanity that she doesn't have time for, is not interested in particularly. Fascination and something akin to horror at the sight of the inner creature Juthra. And a strong desire to do more research into this in a future Juthra's data core. But that's what you get on the surface.
Can I?
Do I?
No.
No, go ahead.
No, please go ahead.
No, I don't know if I want to go deeper or not. Because then they know.
Can you roll me a wild magic surge, please?
Yeah, I know.
You're
So
at...
I've rolled a 2 or lower. No! No!
What did you roll?
I rolled a 1!
Okay. Okay.
More statues for another 19 days.
So I'm gonna need you to roll a D100.
Crikey.
At least I get an experience point.
You do. I give you an experience point now for every time you wild magic surge.
Thank you.
I put you at 5 out of 10.
Okay, D100.
My goodness. This
23.
Campaign. This is wild. Huh. Oh, that's
What?
kind of cool.
What is it?
The skin beneath your fur turns a very vibrant shade of blue. And 3 gills open on either side of your neck.
I have gills. Do I know if this is permanent or not?
You do not. You do not know whether this is permanent or not.
Am I suffocating right now?
You're not suffocating right now. You can breathe normally. Your gills just close, and you're breathing air.
So I'm looking at this person, and then suddenly I go, I have gills.
My goodness, that's alarming. Please don't cast any more magic. I do not care for that.
Do I go deeper? Do I go deeper? You know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. There we go. I have gills now.
Gotcha. Wonderful. Any other questions?
I'll ask Kaiko.
Yep.
Do you think it's possible if this thing has been listening in on us?
This data core here?
Yeah.
This is not the way I would I expected this to function. Obviously Yima, when destroyed, became fractal AIs. Each data core possessed a level of sentience in and of itself, hence the creation of Electoral Call. In this particular instance, it seems all but this one has been broken, and this seems to possess merely knowledge. It does not seem to possess sentience of any kind. My understanding is that these would have formed a single, more advanced artificial intelligence than Yima was capable of, perhaps capable of a great deal more. I don't know, whatever they needed. Empathy, creativity.
On this planet, they certainly would need that.
It seems that each Titan is far more unique than I had understood previously.
Yeah.
Juthra is not... The technology is not reminiscent of the Matazion technology. It's far more elegant.
Does it seem like it was made by different people?
I wouldn't know. I mean, the stories are that Aranor made them all. Perhaps he built them for different purposes, or perhaps he got better over time. I don't know.
Right. Thank you.
Well,
And you didn't mess with this to make it say go to the place that you're going? I just have to check.
She looks at you, and Pure Girl, you hear surface thoughts. Should I tell them? Or, I guess, it would be good if they came to... but then again, you know what? Better to just be honest. And she says, I didn't mess with it. There are 2 signals. There are 2 locations here. One is Matazion. But there is a second active backup that is live.
Did it feature Kron? Is it Con or Kron? It's been so
Kron.
long.
It's Kron.
Kron, thank you.
You got it. It didn't bother to look it up, but she isolates signal and pulls up, and the light year distance is would make sense with Unan.
Yeah. Okay.
This is also closer. And I thought for a minute about not telling you that it exists, because I want your help very much.
Appreciate the honesty a lot. Thank you. Thank you.
Suzie,
Yeah?
do we need to destroy these backups if we don't want to be tracked?
I mean, I look over at Geico, who's standing right there.
Hi.
Hopefully not, if we can get Etrol Call to be protected. I don't really care if Kron dies.
Well, I think that's the aim, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's preferable, but...
I'm not particularly warm towards other Titans. I only care about my friend.
Yeah, so I'm saying, if we can make sure that there's a lot of... If we could erase the data...
That's probably a good shout.
Yeah.
To be fair, there is another line on here. It's possible that if this is Kron is labeled as backup 2, and the signal age is current, but the status of the backup is offline. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if that...
But that would make sense. Kron is active. Isn't he?
But the signal age is current, which means you can be active.
He's currently turned off.
Oh, he's broadcasting. If it's strong enough that a data core on a planet and jump away can pick it up, he's broadcasting strongly.
Offline, does that refer to, the physical body? Could his body be dead, but he's alive in another way?
But
Similar, like an AI, he's
like
in...
an Etrol Call on a
Yeah.
core.
Like maybe
Capable
in his
of
Warforged.
thought. Bodiless. Connected to a... Oh, that's genius. A network of Warforged making up the processing of a Titan. I never even thought of it.
Wait, hang on, I'm having a brainwave. My question is, do we know about when Merlin... Was it Merlin? Someone found a base camp of Warforged and there was a very huge core at the centre. This was very early on.
In G-Art?
I went into an area that was lined with Warforged, and one of them said beautiful creature, and as I backed out when we were following those people. Very first, second episode for me.
Was that one of the places you jumped to?
No. So, it was
Oh yes,
me,
that's
Suzie,
right.
and
Yes,
Atlas.
yes, near the heroes meet at the center of
Yes.
Damagat.
Yes.
And those two people, and I followed them, and it was just like this security riddled area.
There was a
And
security
and that
riddled
was
area.
and that planet was Unan, wasn't it?
That was Unan. That was the first city you went to.
Good memory.
Someone send me a Nobel Peace Prize for genius.
What?
No prices, Carrie.
I never. It's very rare that I solve things. Okay.
If
I'm just very proud of myself.
Well, let's calm down. If that was true, then Kron would be behaving in very specific ways. They would be wanting to gather as many Warforged to a centralized location
Yeah.
to increase
That's
its processing power as much as possible.
that's happening.
Okay.
Yeah. What else do you think they would do? Because this is good. Might help us figure out their next moves. And what they're doing.
Well, it depends what Kron is after. Like,
Kron seems to be after bringing the Ismarans back.
the first thing the logical thing to do would be to get its own functionality back. So I imagine it would set up facilities by which it could make more Warforged and or potentially repair its body or create a new body for itself. But certainly if it has that much control over individual Warforged bodies, it can expand. Like, it can send them off on individual quests. It wouldn't care about the continued existence of any one component part that's like cells in the brain dying.
Yeah.
It would take a number of Warforged deaths in the thousands, hundreds of thousands, before Kron would feel it. I imagine that Kron would be capable of doing many things at once, especially if it didn't have to manually control each of the Warforged itself.
Yeah.
I
And
figured it out. 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 Anyway, sorry.
I think maybe this is... I don't think we're ready for that. And if we went that direction, we'd be going just our group. But if we went to Madazion, we could help liberate the planet. And we'd also have more people with us.
It makes sense.
You guys, says Benvolio, could use the opportunity to become strong enough.
Hey, I turned you into stone for 19 days.
Yeah, but you didn't mean to, though.
Imagine what I can do when I know what I'm doing.
That's terrifying as a thought. Genuinely terrifying. What I know is that I would appreciate all of you being there. We could really use the help.
Is our next stop Madazion?
Yeah. It is... I would vote for that.
Right, team Jamie, I know if you're listening, you would do this too. Hands in. Or claws in, or tentacles in, or whatever body part you have.
Appendages in.
Yes.
But
Appendages go in.
Nothing naughty.
On the count to 3, we say hot cross buns. 1, 2, 3.
Hot
Hot
cross
cross buns! Let's go!
Gorbin, Benvolio, and Keiko put their hands in for that, by the way.
You're all hot cross buns!
Great. Love it. Good stuff. So now we just gotta leave the planet and go to Matazion.
Cool. Why did you make it sound like it was going to be easier said than done?
What? Who?
Oh, I thought Benvolio was saying that, and
I did,
for some reason, in Carrie's head was like, hang on a minute, you said it very simply, and that always insinuates that there's something going to stop us from doing that. I am suspicious.
So what you read was Benvolio saying it flat. DM's like, remember the Githyanki are up there in orbit waiting to kill you?
Oh, fuck.
And there's also the stuff happening at Wild Folks Folly and the stuff with the people from the lug.
You don't have to interact with that if you don't want to.
I don't want to just be like, we changed everything and ran away.
Like a normal adventuring party?
Yeah.
GM.
Hit me.
Hang on. Let me actually do some reading first.
Alrighty.
Does the spell Banishment have a certain size limit?
I don't believe so.
I don't believe the size of the creature matters. I think it's just a creature.
Because I know that I've seen
if
it.
it's a creature, so it can't be a spaceship.
Tell me what you want to do, and let's see if we can flavor this. Let's see what we can do for you.
Oh, I suppose you're just going to yeet the Githyanki into a different astral plane.
You want to yeet the Githyanki, you want to yeet a spaceship. Yes. No, absolutely not.
Ah! That's not fun!
That's a gate spell. If you burned a 9th level spell and used gate and like were in space and touched a spaceship from the outside, I would allow that.
I tried, folks.
It's just not quite a powerful enough spell for what you are describing. But it's such a cool idea. I can't stress enough how cool an idea that is.
Yeah, so cool if you're not letting me use it.
I also have already established mechanics for like how they go into and out of the astral sea, and it requires a lot, so it would feel really cheap if they like didn't have banishment and were using this engine instead.
No, it's fine. It's fine! Anyway. So how do we take out the Githyanki bitches?
Even as you ask this question, your wild magic, which had sparked and made you blue, you feel that a familiar hum on your fingertips, that feeling like wild magic is near. You haven't cast a spell. You feel something in you vibrate, and Gorbin goes,
I did?
No, I mean, in this moment, you haven't cast a spell.
Apologies.
And Gorbin goes, hey, teacher, professor, what should I... Doesn't matter, we'll get to that.
Senpai!
Absolutely, we're going there.
Yes.
It feels like how it felt when I tore a hole in that ship.
Right. Give me how do I, in character, say, give me a level 1 spell?
Give you a level 1 spell?
As in, list me the level 1 spells Gorbin knows.
Oh, he starts to list off the kinds of things that he can do. They're mostly paint related. And...
Okay, paint my trousers grey.
And he goes to cast magic. The ends of his fingers balloon in size, and little
We should have
bubbles
done this outside.
begin
We should have done this outside. We should have
to
done this outside.
Why are you doing this in the
distend.
first place?
Your fur grows until you are a big, poofy goat. The cracks in the tiles of the floor sink into oblivion, and you see purple stars. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh
Wait,
no!
And that's where we're going to call a bio break. We will
No!
come back in a moment.
No.
I have one hit point!
Goodbye!
No. Wither and bloom, baby.
Hello, one and all. We are back from our break, and I am moving us now to our battle map. Which, there we go. It's now on screen. And for all of you guys, while you roll your initiative, I will be sending this out to you via Facebook.
I rolled it just before we went on break. It's a 17.
17, you say?
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 20 B.
Oh,
So that's
there
a
you go.
22.
22, wonderful. 17 for Suzie. What are we looking at, Daisy?
We are looking at and that 20 as well for 24.
Oh,
all three of
my
us.
goodness.
Because like earlier, I rolled a nat 20 for initiative. All three of us have done that today.
Daisy. Daisy,
Yeah?
Daisy, hear me out. We do a combined move. We look at each other, we nod, and we do a combined attack.
If you'd like to take the same turn, you are more than welcome to do that.
Yeah.
Like to take your turns at the same time.
Yes.
You are more than welcome to do so.
I would also like to apologise if you hear any background noise. One of the cats is in the bedroom sleeping on my bed behind me and snoring really loudly.
Oh, Kieran's. Wait, somebody's here.
Oh.
Just in time.
Here we go! Hello!
We're about to fight. You joined in a great time.
Yeah,
have
Kieran,
12
roll
hit points.
initiative.
Excellent.
Welcome.
Initiative.
Well,
Wanna match
we have
mine
some-
and Daisy's nat 20s?
Well, I'll roll one just for funsies. Got a 4.
Oh no.
But that was just for funsies.
It's just for funsies. Okay.
Well, welcome, Kieran.
What have I missed?
Yeah. Does somebody want to get?
I gained gills.
Oh, okay.
We're now.
blue or something.
Yes.
Yeah, I got blue highlights. We're going to Meta Zion first because we now know where Kron is.
Okay.
Because I the 5 million IQ remembered from the first or second session that Daisy actually, we find out, went to Kron's base with all the Warforged. Million IQ. And then suddenly magic got funky and the floor fell beneath us and now we're in battle.
Oh,
And
Yep.
Merlin currently looks like a biblically accurate angel mixed with Eldritch Horror Cthulhu.
nice.
Yes.
Nice.
But like 3 foot, so it's really cute.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like just a little ball of tentacles and eyes.
Okay.
I'm just imagining you as like something out of like a Studio Ghibli movie. Like just
Oh.
too cute. You're like, oh,
100%.
It's just
I'm going to have to put this in group chat. I did a little sketch of Merlin with the anime blush.
oh.
Oh.
I have to see this now. Also, Jamie just phased out of existence. Just like, that's so cute. Oh my god.
Oh.
That's so cute.
Yeah, Jamie just stared out into space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that Porgie can't really snap his fingers, so was just doing a lobster snap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't know what you're doing. Good. Now we know. Let's. Are we good to beat this shit up? Oh yeah, Daisy, what are we gonna do?
Not with my 1 hit point, no.
Forgive me. I've just been doing a little bit of setup here. Getting things started. So essentially the way that I have done this, Kieran, is that Jamie has gone inert.
Yeah.
And Gymnopus is not responsive. But I think we can do a little bit of narrative work here to fill in some blanks. We're starting on the thing. This is like we're immediately there. In terms of like the stuff that has happened, there's been some stuff. There's been a lot of discussion about like where to go next. Benvolio's life force is now tied to that orb thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that has happened. Everybody has decided that we're going to go to Mount Zion, defeat some oligarchs, and get your hands on an AI called Etral Call, who knows where Volpikar is and how to get there. So, even as everybody's rolling initiative, as wild magic starts to go insane, we cut back 19 days to Gymnopus, the Cerebroblex.
Hello.
You're sitting, things are going well, you're monitoring the situation through Jamie.
Yep.
And everything goes black. You no longer feel Jamie, Suzie, or Pure at all.
Interesting. Why?
Are you asking yourself, or?
Yeah. This is like a little internal question to like. This has never happened before, has it? Have I ever felt something like this before?
Nope.
No, this has never happened. This is new to me, and I've been here a long time. Okay.
It feels a little bit like they all just died.
Mildly. I mean, I would know if they just died, right?
I would
have seen that coming at least.
And you usually would feel at least like those like final like sparking moments in the brain, like even if it's instantaneous.
Yeah. Hey, Ippia Nordstrom.
Hi.
I don't suppose something weird has happened.
Weird stuff's always happening.
Is this a you weird thing? Have you done something to us?
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
No, okay. See, because we was all in Hellebor's crib.
Ah, yes.
Doing things with orbs.
Good.
And now I don't know where anyone is. Gone. Just beep.
I could do a little investigating for you.
Yeah, could you?
Yeah, sure. Some minutes pass. While I'm doing that, I don't know. Have you thought about what I was saying earlier about just hanging out, or?
Look, if you know, Shrimp.
Yeah.
Hanging out is fun.
Yeah.
We have good talks.
I'm having a great time.
I'm fucking bored. Okay.
You gotta learn patience.
No. No, I don't think I do.
Well, you don't have to, obviously.
No, but the alternative is getting exploded.
Well, there is that. So, I've just figured out what happened. It looks like everybody in a mile radius has turned to stone.
What?
Yeah, everyone in a mile radius, and Hellebore included, has just turned to stone. Everyone's been petrified. It's a real Medusa's wet dream over there.
Okay. How?
I don't know.
How long?
I don't know. Spells like this sometimes can last thousands of years.
Okay, so it was a spell.
I assume so. Wild magic happened. That's how that happened.
Okay. Yeah. No, that seals it up. Puts a nice little bow on that one. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay. Um. Sorry, did you say like thousands of years?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Could be days.
Okay, that's more promising. Hmm. Can you like keep an eye on them?
Yes.
Just like keep checking in. I don't know if you can you like go in there and like I don't know push one of them.
I could do that. I don't think I will do that.
No,
But-
for me.
You want me to potentially shatter?
Well, they're stone, right? So they're like, are they inside or have they turned into stone?
Depends on the magic.
Oh, jeez.
There's wild stuff. This, who knows? It could have turned all their skin to stone, and the rest of them is still just atrophying away on the inside.
Do you know anything about unpetrification?
I know a lot about petrification.
You've been like undoing it?
Yeah, do you think you need basilisks? You need to go kill basilisks.
You got those around here anywhere?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, just hop onto the other side of the planet.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to walk. I can't turn on the ship.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna go kill some basilisks. Where are they?
Yeah, so you know how we're on a continent called Testuea?
Mhm.
Yeah. So if you go and if you look at a map of Ipia, if you're going, can you breathe underwater?
That's a great question. I don't think I've ever had to test that.
First you have to walk south to Koa. Then there's a strip of land that you need to walk along to get to Samak. From there, you continue to head west to Hakiavaka. And there are some basilisks in Hakiavaka, but if you want like a good number of them, you're going to want to keep going west to Matgara and Naka.
Right.
Yeah.
If you, how far is that?
Oh, millions of miles.
Okay.
Millions maybe is exaggerating. What's the circumference of the world? I don't know.
I don't know. It's you. You're asking me what your size is.
That's Josh appealing to the knowledge of Earth so that I can make a comparison. I don't know. 100,000 miles away.
Okay. Fuck me.
Now I have to look it up.
Yeah, I gotta know. Please.
Because I'm not very fast.
No.
No.
40,000 kilometers.
It's only 40,000?
Oh, is that it?
That seems
That's
really
the circumference
small.
of the Earth. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Earth
40,075
kilometers.
kilometers,
Great.
which is 24,901 miles.
24,000
Be
miles?
deceiving.
30,000 miles away to the other side of Ipia.
And I can move 5 feet a second.
6 seconds.
5 feet every 6 seconds. I feel it might take me the better half of a year.
Sure.
Can you not like just gobble up a basilisk and bring it here?
I could arrange for basilisks to be brought, I suppose.
That'd be good.
But we could just hang out. You got time.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Even if this works, what you gonna do?
Well, I mean, we're going to carry on with the plan, I suppose.
What's your plan?
Well, you know, the body plan with the bodies and the people doing the things that can carry on, rather than, I mean, they're all just stone looking at balls at the moment.
That's correct. If you're gonna touch balls, you better get hard or something.
That's what's happening right now.
Rock
Oh,
hard.
fine.
That's what it was.
There, yeah.
That was the joke.
Ooh,
Call back.
Call back.
1,000 years of this. Right, let's wait a bit. Sure, we'll wait. We'll see how that goes. I can do
Alright.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wonderful. We cut to 5 days later. How's Juniper's doing?
He's redecorated the ship twice. You know, moved things about.
Yeah.
He's starting to get a little bit tired of Ibia Nostrum's rock hard joke, which is made for the 5th day straight now. Still laughing though, because it's a terrifying giant planet.
Hey, would you like to ingest the entirety of the knowledge I have on rocks so that like you can better understand the rock hard joke? Because I'm appreciating it on like several levels, and I feel like if you knew as much as I did about rocks,
I feel like that would only ruin it. So I'll pass this.
you're like explaining the joke ruins the joke. I just feel, you know, that kind of humor where you just get so much delight out of it that it kind of that's what you're whooping in delight more than like chuckling at the humor. That's kind of like where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, okay. So about those basilisks, huh?
We cut to 7 days after that. This is day 13. How's Gymnophus doing?
Wit's end. Wit's end. There's just it's like he's surrounded himself in creations.
Yep.
He's got little dendros in the corner doing some martial arts sparring together. He's built more Jamies to fill the void that is currently there, but because they're only like basic Jamies, they can't talk to him and stuff. They're just Jamies on the end of a rope. You know?
Yeah.
And so it's just, you know, real starting to get like cabin fever because he was used to staying in cover and hiding.
Yeah.
But now it's just him in his ship. You know, he's only got one person to talk to, and they won't shut the fuck up about rocks. He keeps asking for the basilisks, and the basilisks aren't coming.
That I swear they're on their way.
You said that.
Yeah, but you asked me like, and he's like, and very clearly with the equivalency of like you asked me that 6 seconds ago, it was like you asked me that yesterday.
Yeah, I did. God.
Have some. It's okay. It's okay. I will stop talking about rocks.
Oh, okay, cool. How many do you think are up there?
Rocks?
No, you just said you were still looking.
You asked.
No. Okay, no. The Gith.
The Gith? How many Giths do I think are up there?
Yeah.
Flagship, properly manned, would have anywhere between...
Yeah, but they're not properly manned, right?
Well, probably not. Would have anywhere between sort of 600 to 900 crew members.
Is that it?
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Other warships would have sort of a slightly reduced, more in like 400, 500 crew members range.
Okay, but like how many of those are up there?
Warships?
Yeah.
I'll look for you.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to day 19.
How many warships are there?
7.
How many What?
7 warships.
7? You haven't spoken to me for ages. And then you just come back and say 7.
It took me a while to figure out how to look at what was in orbit.
Okay.
To count.
Right, yeah, okay. Yeah. And they're still rocks, yeah? You're not like lying to me.
The petrification people?
Mm-hmm.
Should I have a look for you?
No. See, because you told me you'd check in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I didn't ask. Like, yes, please have a look on them.
Cool. So, I'll see you next week.
Oh.
So, can I get a charisma save from Gymnopus
Yeah,
with
no, I'm a pretty
disadvantage?
charismatic. Okay. This is a check, yeah?
This is a saving throw.
This is a saving throw. Okay. Disadvantage plus 12 is 17.
17.
Yeah.
You have a choice. You will go insane. You will go insane.
I feel like I might have already.
you have enough sanity left to be able to tell that is where you're headed.
This is the road.
This is the road you're on.
Yeah.
And listen, the abilities you had with Jamie were great. They're not worth this.
Jamie's a rock now.
Jamie's a rock now.
Jamie's a rock now. Yeah. He's a rock.
And you come to your fundamental problem. Is survival worth this? Is living like this what you are?
Hey, Ipia.
Hello.
Oh, you're back. Right, well, first thing, how are they doing?
Yeah, I promise I'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
Basilisks have made it to... Akiavaka. So...
They're just walking. I think after this, Josh, you should send the map
Yeah, I should.
so that
Have
people
you,
know.
can you see the map?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, none of us can see.
Oh,
I can only see it because I'm looking at your screen.
Yeah. My apologies here.
Just sitting here laughing. What's funny is that where you needed to go isn't actually that far away because the planet's round, but
There's
water.
Yeah.
There's water.
So. Yeah.
So, yeah, they're coming from Matgara.
What?
And there.
They're at Hakiavaka.
God.
Yeah.
Where's Wild Folks Folly?
Wild Folks Folly is in Testuea. Which is, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're in Testuea. No, we're not. We're in... No, he's in Testuea. We're elsewhere.
You guys are on different Fat.
So when they say Hakiavaka,
Yeah.
where? In Hakiavaka?
Making really good time. They passed the border yesterday between Matgara and Hakiavaka.
Yeah, I bet they did. So, buddy, pal, roommate, friend.
Brother?
Take care of the dragon. I'm gonna go do something.
All right.
Okay.
See you when you're back.
I don't think so.
Couldn't do it, huh?
No, this isn't because of you. This is because of me. You're right. I am going to go insane.
It feels like it's at least a little bit because of me.
No, because the rocks that stopped after like 14 days, which is okay. But no, I feel like it's because I am missing a piece of me.
I understand.
Just for the rock piece of me now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm I'm so bored. And I can't do anything. And I'm not just going to stay here in this one room. I mean, there's only so many times you could move a whole bunch of tentacles. Okay, tentacles over there, put them by the other wall. You can't change the feng shui in a parasitic ship.
Episode
You can't
title
do it.
can't change the feng shui.
Okay?
I wish you luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Alright.
Well,
If they wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna be so pissed.
the ship, along with
Turn on my engines.
turns on, the trees part, you blast off towards
The
what
blockade, baby.
what very well might be your final battle.
Maybe, but it ain't fucking rocks.
And as those ships come together and engage in combat, we are going to cut back to the room. Can everybody see the battle map?
Yes.
What's... Is Jamie gonna join us? They ask, knowing the answer.
The floor has fallen away. Stars, purple swirl beneath your feet. Colored doorways appear. Wild magic flows. People fade. Benvolio, his crew, Kaiko, fade away. Jamie comes out of inertia. And what does Jamie say?
So, where is this in the timeline?
You are engaged in combat.
Yeah.
A wild magic sorcerer new to you has gone off. You are nearing the end of the combat. And we will go into detail at another time what that looks like on that end.
Yeah.
But in terms of Jamie and the people in this room, what are the words?
Now's a pretty good time. Sorry, no, wait. Jamie's Scottish.
Where's the hat?
Oh, yeah. Hang right. Give me a second, people.
Roleplay now!
Freedom. Right.
Freedom!
Now's a pretty good time. In the middle of all this hullabaloo. I'm going now.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So, best of luck.
Wait, as in you? What? Now gone Scottish.
Pure good. I would appreciate it if you didn't try and take the piss in this moment.
The pond had an unintentional effect.
Leave me alone, okay? Jamie, what do you mean?
I mean, I'm done. I'm going.
No, do you mean like Jamie is going or like
Jamie's going. Yeah.
and Jimmy?
Who? Don't worry about that bit. I'm going now. All right. Goodbye.
Can you tell
You'll
me?
be fine. I'll be better off on my own.
No!
Yes. Yes.
No!
Just where are you going? And I point to the space we're in. Like, did you do this? Like, where are you going? There's nowhere to go.
I have no idea, like, where this is. I've been a bit preoccupied.
Yeah.
And I should really be getting back, but I feel like I should have taken the time out to address you all. I'm going now. But what? You don't even like me. Forget that, pure yoga.
No, I'm angry with you, but that doesn't mean I
Yeah,
don't
well,
like you.
That doesn't matter now. As I'm going, alright? Stick with Suzie. She's a pretty good boss, even if she wants a democracy.
Thank you. That's high. That actually means a lot.
Merlin, you certainly look different from when I last paid attention. That's looking great.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're rocking it. One
You-
eldritch bee into another.
Jamie, are you in danger?
Corridors of space open. The ceiling of this cavern fades. A world of magma, the underwater oceans, tundra, space, and a space battle taking place. Debris and bodies filling the area around them. And in it all, the barest glimpse between two pieces of enormous debris and an asteroid of that purple tendril within the pathogen passes your vision.
Yeah, you might put it that way. A little bit.
But tell us how we can help you.
Stay away. That's
Well, apart
how.
from that option.
No, that's the only option. That's the only option I'm giving you.
Jimmy, you're part of the hot cross buns.
Well, that's fine. You can keep me a part of that. But like I said, this is it now. I've only come back because, things aren't looking too hot. Or kind of the opposite, things are looking really hot. So I thought I should at least give you an explanation.
Thank you.
Yeah, because, this is like, I'm losing like 4 dendros a minute at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you putting your attention here, is that hindering you in the fight?
It's like trying to watch 2 TV programs at the same time. And you really got to pay attention. That's why I've been kind of vacant. Yeah.
And you gotta go.
Yeah, I'm going to do some really fucking cool shit now.
I'm sure you are.
Oh, hell yeah.
I give Jamie a hug.
That's very sweet. No magic, no magic, no magic.
No magic.
Good. Right. You're all
Sword
pleased.
burst. I'm kidding.
Bringing it back.
Bringing it back.
Full circle.
You're all pains in my ass. And if I could turn back time,
Back time.
even just for a day, I would have never walked into that city with you lot. All right. Farewell.
And what happens to Jamie as that vision of space just passes out of view in favor of other worlds and other spaces and times? We do not see the end. What that may entail.
Jamie just straightens his cap a little bit. Who else is in the room? He hasn't said anything to Gorban, so he'll just like give a little salute to Gorban and then drop dead.
Oh!
Jamie.
He's helping out.
And Jamie is unresponsive, even as the room you are in reverberates and shakes. Hello? A voice impossibly far away, echoing as though down 100 twisting corners. Hello?
Hello?
Merlin?
Is that your friend?
Merlin, help! You out there? Chesh's voice echoes through this space. You, Pure Georg, radiate with power. Gorban radiates. Merlin, you feel a buzz. Not quite as intense as when you are dragged to other places, but you feel that vibration in your own cells, recognizing magic for magic. As we go into initiative, can I get Kieran, can you roll initiative with a stat block that is known to you and
Yeah,
known
I
to
can.
everybody else? Thank you
Yes,
so
I can.
much. And just let me know what you get.
Yeah, well, sure. One second.
What's the stat block?
While this is happening, Suzie is seeing, she's knowing we're gonna need all the help we can get. She's taking the jetpack off of Jamie's body, straightening his cap, straightening him out. Thank you. And goes and just sort of hands it to Pyogeorg.
Why do I need a jetpack?
So you can fly.
I will take the jetpack, says Corbin.
Yeah, I have a fear of heights. You take it.
Okay, thank you.
That's now canon.
Goat has a fear of heights.
Oh my god, no!
That's
I didn't
incredible.
think about the one. No, that it totally makes sense. Because he's
I
from a
rolled-
very sheltered little village.
Yeah.
He'll have never gone mountaineering.
Ooh, 22.
Okay, a 22. That is very good. So our new order, one sec here, is Merlin, Pure Georg, you two go together. Then I believe, actually, what is your dex modifier there, Kieran?
You're muted.
I'm muted. My dex mod is 2.
2. Gotcha.
So you got a nat 20.
No, I got a 14.
Equations appear in front of my face. Like, what?
What? Okay, and I gotta do one more roll because I forgot to roll for Gorban. Alright.
Some sort of. You got the alert feat? Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go in order down the initiative. Craziness is happening all around you. And as it does, and the worlds fade away, portals to other places, corridors that may be explored, represented by glowing orbs on this battle map that I made in a hurry.
The orb. orbs.
Very cool.
They're not orbs. They're
Orbs.
dimensional corridors.
Get tight.
Orbs.
Orbs. Before
Orbs.
you, dropping down, with such an impact that the already, cracked stones sunder, is Ganulfer Ogadai Cyprianus.
Oh.
This is the tool of the enemy, and it must be eliminated.
Wait. The question time. What is the tool? Can you give me talk?
Two hands point at you and at Gorbin, and a twitch of other limbs suggests that there is another target that they are after. And
Okay,
Merlin, that is your turn in initiative. Chesh is out there. Chesh is somewhere in this dimensional mess and needs help. There is a giant turtle man with no eyes and 6 limbs, 6 arms rather, standing before you, and multiple ways to other places. What would you like to do?
Harry, are we still going on the same?
I would.
Oh
I
yes,
would very-
my apologies.
What would we
Yes,
like
you
to
guys go
do?
for it.
I have something in mind.
Yeah.
I planning bonus action Misty Step behind, sneak attack it. If you wanted to attack at the same time or distract, that was where I was going. But I can
Well,
change.
Is it metagaming if I say the spell I was planning on using?
As far as I'm concerned, I don't care about that at all. So you
Okay,
guys just go for it.
I wanted to do Wither and Bloom because I need some hit points. So, oh my god, what if, as your Misty Step, like, the way how I envisioned it was like loads of rotten, dead thorns like come out the ground and like pierce in. What if you Misty Step on like the thorns like coming out?
Yeah,
and attacking?
that's flavorful as hell. You're just gonna need to get within 5 feet of him for the sneak attack to happen.
Yep, Misty Step gives me an unoccupied space of 30 foot.
No, I'm talking.
Oh.
Do you have a way to get advantage without an ally within 5 feet of this guy?
Well, if I Misty Step behind, wouldn't see me.
Oh.
You go for that.
Slight retract because it's a 10-foot radius sphere. So the way how I imagine it is like the center first like billows out from underneath.
Yeah.
Underneath this guy, and then like the thorns like billow out 10-foot radius. So if you wanted to Misty Step, because I imagine sort of like in Disney movies when the thorns are like bibbity bobbity, you can like bibbity bobbity boo.
Boo, bitch.
Yeah, that can absolutely happen. Yep. Tell me what you're doing, and we will discuss what does or
Yes.
does not work.
I would like to Misty Step and attack first, and while I'm attacking in the back,
Mm-hmm.
maybe Porgie sends the Wither and Bloom at the front.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Oh, and I cast it at 4th level, please.
Fantastic.
I need the fucking hit points.
Absolutely. So, Merlin, you teleport behind this guy?
Yep, but I also would like to say that I'm not standing on the ground.
You're
Just
not
in case I
standing
get-
on the ground.
Just in case I get caught in that radius, I'll be kind of hovering maybe 5 foot.
Absolutely. Even as these thorns come out of the ground, you turn into this, like, ink lava lamp thing and, like, blob your way instantaneously behind. as Wither and Bloom goes off. What is the saving throw for Wither and Bloom, please?
It's con.
Con, gotcha. That's a natural 20.
Oh, you asshole. Wait, can I... Oh, no.
Is it half on a successful save?
Oh, wait, hang on. Yes, it is half as much on a successful one. But I'm doing on 4th level, so the damage increases by 1d6 for each slot above 2nd.
Yep. So, how many does it start with? 2d6? So it's 4d6, and then just half what you get.
Okay. Maths. That's 12 points of necrotic damage.
Half to 6. So,
Yes.
but the
and
amount that
then-
you can regain actually doesn't change from that.
Okay, cool. One creature and can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice. And what's my hit dice again?
D6. So
D6.
you could roll up to 3d6.
Do I want to do that? Yes, I do.
Uh,
I need the hit points.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Merlin, make me that attack roll.
Yes, I'm doing it with my vibro
Now.
dagger.
You're doing it with your Viper Dagger. You are not doing it with advantage. And it is not sneak attack, because this guy has no eyes. He definitely has a way of seeing you. Definitely has a way of sensing you are there. Notably,
regain-
even though you are not touching the ground.
I regain 14 hit points.
That is very good for you.
Yes, it is. I'm over halfway.
There you go.
I'll change Can I change what I'm attacking with then?
Yeah, of course.
I'll go with my rapier.
Love it.
Like, more. So... Fuck, I keep dropping the dice. I'm just on this one. 15 plus 7, just 22 hit.
A 22 would hit. This guy's going to use a reaction, draw a sword, and parry that attack.
Dues, friend.
Adding 5 to its AC for this attack only.
Is it 5?
Adds 5. This Splicer moves with a speed that is incredibly surprising for a giant and for a turtle, respectively. And without looking. Again, sort of like that no eyes has landed. Thorns have barely pierced its skin, certainly has not gone deeper than skin deep, has turned and parried that blow from Merlin with merciless efficiency. 5 further silver blades are drawn in its other hands. Anything else for those turns? Can I get a wild magic surge roll from...
That's what I was
Kieran?
just about. I wanted to wait
Lovely.
until the movement was done. Well, that's a 14, so my wild surge is now up to 2.
Love it. Bonus actions, anything like that. Sorry.
I was just going to say, upon seeing the swords, I would like to fly 20 feet in the air.
20 feet in the air. So you're trying to... used reaction. Can't take an attack of opportunity. So you have moved 20 feet up. Understood.
So I'm now at 25 foot because I was 5 foot hovering. So,
Yep.
And that will be it for my turn.
Anything else from Porgie? Any movement?
I want to stay as far away from it as possible. I then shout at Gorban, "Stay back from target!" And I'm going over here. Understood.
Puts on a jetpack. God.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Gunulfer, Ogadai, Ciprianus is going to take their turn. It's going to use a bonus action to splice size. So it goes ahead, sheathes one sword, just reaches back behind its shell, and grows another 5 feet in size, becoming 15 foot tall. Actually, you know what? Now let's make it another 10 feet tall, becoming 20 feet tall.
That's a big boy.
Just going to increase the size there.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. Counts as a huge creature, has the reach with which to attack Merlin, and is going to make attacks. So first attacks with the bite.
See, you put an S on the end of that word there, Josh. You said attacks.
Arms.
I see what you did there.
The 23 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
Okay. Okay, that is 22 points of piercing damage with its bite. Now, I actually just need more dice because this is too inefficient.
Oh, I just need more dice.
4.
Need more dice.
Oh, I just need more.
Are you just gonna kill off the entire fucking party?
More dice.
Am I going to kill the party? I don't know. Let's find out.
Security
Much of a
makes an
campaign
appearance.
if we all die.
Security comes in. Bad guard
Spirit
pops in
guardians.
afterwards.
Blade then comes in.
Does an
And the
18
Scottish accent makes sense now.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, that would hit.
Okay, so all of these are going to hit. As it makes... Actually, you know what? I will remove one because it used its arm to splice itself. So these next 5 sword attacks are going to hit. And each of these... 1, 2, 3, 4... Sorry, guys.
He's so rude.
Alright.
I would like to uncanny dodge.
Okay, I will let you uncanny dodge the maximum amount possible. So, one long sword attack that is particularly brutal goes 27 halved to 13.
Yep.
The next one is 18 points of damage. The next one is also 18 points of damage. Next one is 17. The last one is 14 points of damage.
Yeah, that would reduce me past 0.
So, with those attacks, Merlin, you drop. I will say, because of your nature, you do not... You know what? Even as you're going down, final attack is with a constricting tail attack. It's going to auto hit and auto crit. That's 2 death saves.
It still has to attack. Still has to hit.
That's
Oh.
a 20.
I'm sorry. It's trying to save you.
You are like that kid in class, like, you didn't ask about the homework.
Miss.
You guys have only ever known Merlin to be a total powerhouse. And with a brutal efficiency, this Splicer doubles in size, reduces Merlin's form significantly. Consciousness apparently leaves, and tail wraps around that form and begins to squeeze and crush. From this dire situation, we cut elsewhere.
No.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep,
Do
we
I
just
still
do.
need to make my death saves?
We will get there.
Okay.
Because we're going elsewhere right now.
Where are we going, Josh?
We're going up here. Monsieur Kieran, would you like to pick
Hello.
a token to represent your
Yeah.
character?
Yeah, I would. I don't have one. I've only got 2 tokens to hand, right? And we're not bringing Gudrun back. So for today,
Should I just give you the barbarian token, the generic barbarian token?
no.
No? Okay.
No.
He lives!
He lives!
Goldor!
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 He lives!
Oh, it's gonna be what's very funny to me is that that campaign has been filmed for ages, but it's not out.
No.
So I
People
feel like
won't
it's
know what that
really
is.
building up. Goldor.
Yeah.
Goldor has been the #1 person we've referenced.
At some point, I'll just release them all.
So many
People will know.
hits, so many references.
So many references.
Who is Goldor?
It's the MVP of that campaign.
He's brilliant.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, the things he did at the end saved the whole
Holy
thing.
moly.
Oh,
I know.
I don't know if that's a joke or not.
I don't either, and I was there.
no. Yeah.
I really couldn't say.
I'd really like to watch this campaign.
We will make that happen.
Yay!
We will make that
Viewing
happen.
party!
Would you like, Kieran, to describe your character on this
Yes.
ice flow in the
Yes.
tundra in the north?
The tundra. So I've just sent a little picture as well for people to see.
Sweet.
Ooh.
So this is Luga, Truth Seeker Galmalak. He is a very, very tall
Ooh.
Goliath. He has-
Whoa!
Glenn!
yes, he is. He's followed everywhere by his trusty sidekick, Luga Jr., who is.
There's a penguin!
But don't let its looks deceive you. It is vile and bloodthirsty.
That's the only way I'd have it.
Luga is, he's a 8.5 foot tall Goliath barbarian. He's got this pale blue greyish skin, and he has tribal tattoos going all the way down his body. And he wears very warm attire, furs from creatures he has killed to stay warm, and he carries a massive hunk of metal, with which he uses to vanquish his dinner.
In this
Dang.
particular instance, it is not dinner that Luga faces upon the ice floes,
No,
but somebody who has come to put an end to his trials.
you can
a-
try.
A challenger from the weak southern isles, relying on tricks
Tricks.
and petty blood magics
Ah,
to attempt to make up for a clear deficiency in skill.
there's just no strength in front of me.
And this guy is going to take his turn.
Oh, is he?
He is going to take his turn. He's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks. Does a 13 hit?
No,
How about a natural 1?
that doesn't hit me either.
First blow swings at you. Second blow, there's a little spark of flint or some sleight of hand. The sword catches fire. It makes it even easier to see when it's
Yeah.
coming.
It's glowing. How am I going to not dodge this glowing sword?
Boom. Even as you are fighting, is Luga like particularly aware of his surroundings?
Has this fight like just started?
I think the fight I think you have been handily winning this fight for a couple of rounds now.
Okay, then Luga would be like rage form.
Yep.
So this is everything outside world. No.
Incredible. It comes to your turn. You know that you've got this guy
Yeah.
dead to rights.
Easy peasy. One swing, two swings, he's down. Easy peasy.
Go for it.
Got this. Okay. Let's just remind myself, right, that's right. Okay.
Can we see this?
You cannot see this at the moment.
Okay.
First one, 18.
18 absolutely hits.
Nice, nice. So that's one of these for 9 damage.
9 damage, cool. And are you attacking recklessly here?
Yeah, I forgot to recklessly attack. So I'm going to, with my second attack,
Yeah.
I'm going to make it a reckless attack.
Incredible.
So we'll roll this with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
It's for a dirty 20.
A dirty 20 hits.
Dirty 20, and then we'll roll my damage. I rolled 2 1s. So
Two
that's
ones.
2 1s. So that is 6 more damage.
6 more damage is enough to do this. How do you want to do this?
I gotta remind myself that's right, yeah. So just quick, no elegance in this at all.
Mhm.
And just kind of like one chop, bring the axe back, see that he's still standing, which is, it doesn't make sense. And then I sort of like just go, oh, fine. And then swing down even harder using my reckless attack and just trying to cleave him in two.
One day, we will be free of you northern barbarians.
Stop with words.
Cleaved in twain, the ice cracks beneath your slab of metal, and the fight is done. And you come out of your rage, the blood pumping in your head, and you look at that crack in the ice, and don't see dark and gray waters, but instead see an expanse of stars, glowing a strange color that you've seen on some southern fabrics sometimes.
Where's Luga Jr.?
Mwah.
Right.
It's Pengu.
Luga,
Mwah, mwah,
you ever seen something like this?
mwah,
The stars, but in the ground.
mwah.
Yes, it's weird, right?
Flaps a little bit.
Mm. Well, should
I
we go
love
eat?
him.
Should we go eat dinner, or you want to maybe hit the ice?
He like waddles and like turns around and points a flipper at the there's sort of like a blue coalescing, it looks sort of like an orb, but also like has a inverse dimensionality to it, like it leads somewhere. And Luga Jr. turns back to you.
Luga, how long has that been there?
Mwah.
You didn't think to tell me?
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Goodness me, Luga. Okay. As long as we'll be back for dinner.
And Luga goes over to the portal.
Come on then, buddy. Let's go.
And when you go through the portal, with your movement on that turn, more of the map is revealed.
Oh.
And you are transported immediately. It is a very good thing that you are an Aragiri version of a Goliath, because you are underwater.
Interesting.
And your penguin swims and catches a fish that it had smelt through the portal and is very happy.
Good job. Good job, Luga.
And swimming
You should
like
bring me
between
here
the
just like that
rocks
fish.
is some gigantic serpent form that has not yet spotted you. We move on from your turn. Suzie.
Suzie is in a bit of a pickle. Because she knows that they're not in a great place for a fight with a being of this magnitude. She's gonna go ahead and second wind real quick.
Super quick.
Just super quick. Gonna do that. Come on, baby. High rolls, please. Not that it'll matter, because he's got a fucking million hands. That's 15 hit points back. I'm at 16.
You're at 16. Good to know.
And I am going to try and I'm gonna speak back to Corbin and Porgie and say, go through one of the portals now. We'll follow after, all right?
Yeah? Okay.
They're portals?
Yeah. We saw that there's other worlds in them.
Yeah, it seems clear.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say that to them. And then I'm gonna try and shoot at the arm that is holding my dear friend Merlin.
Absolutely, go for it.
Okay, and I want to try and get, this is the called shot I want to get.
Yep.
Ganolfer to drop my friend.
I think what we'll do is, we'll just do the same thing called shot before, is take -5 to this. If you hit, then we will resolve. There will be a save or something.
Okay. That's 20.
20 exactly hits.
Cool. How long is that parry last? Was it just on that
It's
attack?
just on one melee attack against
Okay.
it.
Cool. So 20 exactly hits. That is gonna be cocked. 10 points of damage.
Okay.
I use my second attack. That's 21.
21 hits.
I'm gonna reroll because I've Piercer.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the same. Do I have to use the same? Probably once per turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Gotcha.
Yeah. Does it look like Ganolfer is gonna drop Ravenall?
It does. So you shoot the tail twice. The tail just lets Merlin drop, and the fall would be enough to finish it. Corbin goes, "Oh, no. Casts Featherfall."
Oh.
And is going to roll a Wild Magic Surge.
I am so sorry. I totally forgot that you would have had 2 failed saves already from that attack. So I was like, okay, Merlin will take maybe 1 or something or 2, but we've got a moment. I'm so sorry.
Does not surge.
Good.
Great.
Feather falls, Merlin. Merlin, you are saved from instantly dying. And then just has a moment where it's like, it's cold. It's cold like home cold somewhere. The hell's going on?
I don't know, and I'm scared.
Don't worry, Senpai. Everything, I'm sure, will be fine. Anything else for Susie's turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my
Oh my god.
movement to go here,
Oh my goodness. Yep.
and I am going to action surge
Oh!
to pull out the potion of healing I have, which is our last potion of healing. And give it to my buddy Merlin,
Mm-hmm.
who I think I called Ravenall earlier. My apologies. Alright, 2D. That's gonna be 6 points. 6 hit points back.
Yeah.
And can I just ask
Back up.
where Jamie's body is in this?
Sure. Jamie's body. Should we say around there?
Okay. I'll say Jamie's got a healer's kit on him. One of you, if you can grab that.
You could have grabbed it as a free object interaction on your way there if you would like.
Thank you.
Yep. I will just give that to you.
Oh, kind and wonderful and generous GM.
Jamie's got loads. Loot him.
Gunulfer is a extraordinarily high level encounter enemy. Has had his selection of genes for a very long time. Yeah, I'm going to be generous in certain circumstances.
Knowing that he would have a bunch of stuff on it. Corbin, if you could just go ahead and pick up Jamie's body to take with you wherever you go.
Okay.
That would be lovely, thank you.
This is getting weird now.
And it's normal, honestly.
You guys keep telling me the things that are weird are normal. I feel like I'm being gaslit sometimes, but that's okay. You guys are cool.
I'll turn to Ravenall and I'll say, they're getting a portal out. Take this one or something. Get out of here. Disengage.
You're coming too, right?
Yeah, it just might take me a moment.
Okay.
Gorbin's going to take his turn. Bonus action. Activates the jetpack. Whoa! Very narrowly avoids flying immediately into the ground. Flies over. We'll just call this an athletics check to pick up the guy. The guy,
Oh, no.
Jamie,
Oh no!
fails to pick up Jamie.
Jamie, the really small halfling.
Really small
He's such a
halfling.
big, strong man, and Jamie's so small.
So small.
Maybe they could have advantage.
Yeah,
I'm hustling for Gorbin.
I can hear you hustling for Gorbin there.
If Gorbin waits and gives the and waits for Porgie to give him the help action, would that work? And then they could run the rest of the way to Mount. We're like, we want the loot on Jamie's body.
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's the fun of this. Gorbin will cast a leveled spell to aid him in picking up Jamie's body, but it will mean another chance at a wild magic surge. How does that sound?
Do it, Gorbin, do it!
That's cool.
Flying past is gonna cast Frost Fingers to try to bind his hand to Jamie and give himself that extra reach.
Ooh.
Which I'm just gonna make a new check with advantage. Even, you know what? That's fine. That's good. That'll be enough. Now we're going to make the check for the Wild Magic Surge. 1 through 5, does it? 5 exactly. Let's do a Wild Magic Surge.
Oh no.
But he's not using the advanced table. He's using the little table for little people.
No strawberries.
No strawberries for this one. That is...
93.
It's 93? Love it. Let's see what we get here. 93. Your size increases by 1 category for the next minute.
You have advantage on strength ability checks and saving.
Grabs onto Jamie, grows in size. And like Jamie's just attached to one hand. He wouldn't necessarily have been able to make it with the jetpack to a portal anyway, but he's gonna move over here with Jamie He's a size bigger. He goes, "Do you want me to just deck this motherfucker?" He's like still only half the size.
Get the fuck out of here,
It's like
please.
a 15-foot or 12-foot tall person looking to fight a 20-foot tall person.
Just pop through the portal.
I've
please.
never been so jacked.
Just pop out of here, please.
That is the end of Corbin's turn. The end of there. I'm just gonna roll a little something here.
Oh no.
All right, good to know.
Oh
I
no.
rolled a very intense dice. It's beautiful, but it's like a very intense red with bits of purple in it. I'm like, what's
That's very BBEG energy.
Anybody out there?
I did not hear any of that.
Not many people did. Is anybody out there? Comes Chesh's voice echoing. And you realize why it sounds so strange is that it's got that quality of echoing off of so many different textures. It sounds like that reverberation of echoing off of metal. It sounds like that the texture where it gets deadened by sand. It sounds like the bouncing off of leaves as they rustle in the breeze of trees. There's some weird wiggy magic shit going on here.
Weird magic shit.
Merlin, that is your turn.
I'd like to leave, please.
Then you may go.
Mommy, I'm scared.
Please. So I assume Gorbin's going for the blue.
Corbin was going for that blue one over there, yeah.
Let's see, I've got 35 for movement. Ah! No.
Bad Albert.
Okay, so 35 foot gets me exactly in front of that.
Or you can go through the one behind you, or the red one, or the other blue one.
I think 35 foot can get you into it. I would let you move through my space. If you moved into my space and then did an exact diagonal.
Moving into the space of the corridor immediately puts you through it. So.
I could just step behind me.
Yeah, that's 5
Options.
feet of movement.
I'm just gonna step behind me. Go green.
Incredible. You take a single step backwards. As you do, are you disengaging?
Yes.
You disengage and step back and disappear through the corridor. You reappear on the other side, and you look out over frozen ocean. It is freezing cold.
There's a dead guy on the ice.
There's a dead guy on the ice. Looks very freshly killed.
Loot him.
You
Yeah, that is
don't.
not a bad idea, actually.
You don't see any. You don't see the person who very recently killed this person. You do see other corridors leading to other places.
How far away is the dead body?
My apologies. I am just putting that up. It was around there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So that's exactly... that's about 30 feet, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Do I have my wings in this form? Can I have my wings in this form?
You have all of the abilities of having wings in this form.
Wings.
So your form might not have wings, or it might, depending on your description of it, but you have the fly speed and capabilities.
Your tentacles become helicopter panels. I'm sad we didn't hear that, Josh.
Oh, no. We'll be hanging out soon in person and we can...
Just
do something
recreate all the
together.
noises
Yeah.
we've missed.
Okay. instead of flying, but with flying speed and ability, I'm gonna move more like a jellyfish underwater.
Oh, that's so cool.
Like, what?
Oh, that's so cool. You just defy gravity.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I would like to jellyfish my way over
Mm-hmm.
and loot the being.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
That is a 24.
I mean, you get everything on this guy. You get absolutely everything.
I'll put it in my
hat.
Yeah.
Oh my god, a hat on top of my eye.
Yeah, you got a little hat. This guy had the equivalent of he had like Adventurers Guild dog tags. On he has a sword that looks like charred and like it looks like a lot of damage has been done by the magical fire that has consumed this weapon. Like the sword does not have any particular resilience. A couple of normal daggers, a pouch full of 20 silver pieces, a little locket with a picture of a man and a dog in there. And a little note that says, Aragiri bad, kill them, money offered.
I'll let him keep the locket and the note.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
That's so nice.
I was only joking. I love that you actually did it. I love that.
Oh, and I move like a jellyfish.
Oh, and a flint. A flint.
Oh, sweet.
I
mean,
there's a little,
but sweet.
there's a little like leather vial that clearly had some powder or something in it that has been used. And that's it. Give me a perception check, if you'd be so kind.
Yes. Perceptions +7. 24.
You were
What
close.
is this?
You were closer to the calls from Chesh. Chesh is somewhere nearby. It's still obviously not around you, but you feel you're getting close.
Okay.
And that is your go, Porgie.
Okay. 35. 6, 7. Yeah, I'd have to dash. I'd like to use 2 sorcery points to make a quickened spell.
Ooh.
And I am going to cast Vitriolic Sphere on this guy.
Ah, amazing!
So they need to make a dexterity saving throw. And also it's a 20-foot radius sphere, but also I'm just assuming that it doesn't affect anyone considering it's very big. It just affects the creature.
You can always choose for the center of it to be positioned in such a way as to not include Suzie or anybody else in that.
You get me.
Yeah, yep.
You get me.
Oh yeah. That's a 23 save.
Is there something I can do? Hang on. just elevator music whilst you wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, it has to be me. Oh, that's so annoying. Did you say 23?
A 23.
Oh. Can I Tides of Chaos to make it re-roll? No, it has to be me. Oh, fine. So it takes half as much. So on a successful save, a creature takes half the initial damage, which is 10d4 acid damage, and no damage at the end of its next turn.
Got it. So roll 10 d4s.
can't wait to do these maths. Right.
Hee.
7,
Hmm.
8, 10, 14, 17, 20, 23, and then one last one. That's 25. So round that down to 12 points of acid damage.
12 points of acid damage. Every little bit helps. What does this vitriolic sphere look like as you cast at this splicer?
I'd like to imagine so it's a 1 foot diameter ball, and I'd like to think I just put it in its mouth.
As it turns and opens its jaws
Yes.
to bite at Suzie.
And it just continues expanding and expanding, and then it just explodes in its mouth, and I can imagine its teeth are rotting with the acid, if it has any.
Yeah, it's got teeth.
Okay,
it's got big old teeth.
And it's just dripping from its mouth,
yeah,
big owie.
Big owie. Suzie, you have been around the block and have seen a lot of creatures. Do you want to give me a history check?
Yes, please.
You got it.
I haven't done my main action yet, just so.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
23.
This is odd because you're seeing what looks like the eyeless head and jaws of a dragon turtle on a humanoid body.
She's really glad that she asked people to run.
Yes, Pure Georg, your turn continues. Yeah, the rotting away one tooth falls.
And I use my action to dash because I want to go in the red one.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You jump into that red one. Give me one sec. And in the red one.
Oh my god.
Woo! You are somewhere. It looks like it's entirely overgrown. There is a smell of rotting wood, like some typhoon passed through this place. It doesn't feel like, at least where you were on Ipia, it feels very strange. Very strange indeed. Is there anything you want to do to try to? Yeah. Go for it.
Oh no, I used my main action to dash, didn't I?
So you've used your bonus action, movement, and action, but free actions for perception or nature or whatever, anything you want to do to see.
I will do a perception check.
Go for it.
Look for the basilisks and see where they are.
That is an 18 total? Yes.
An 18 total. There is something empty about this place that your heart is beating adrenaline in your chest from what you are leaving behind. There is a peace, or a stillness rather, in this place that is perhaps not what you're looking for, but there is something here. And that's what I will give you. There is something to be found by
I can't
remaining
detect
in this
if
place.
it's malicious.
You don't feel benevolence or malice
Okay.
from this sphere.
Okay. Oh, I need to roll magic surge.
You do.
This is a dope fucking map, by the way.
This is really cool.
cool.
That's an 11, so I'm up to 3.
You are up to 3. Understood. Next is going to be Gunulfer's turn. Gunulfer Ogadai Cyprianus is watching everybody scatter. And there is a moment. And in that moment, Suzie is not one of his targets.
I know. But I want me to be.
I think Gunulfer's is going to move. 10 feet.
No.
Is going to make an attack.
Reaction!
What's your reaction?
Attack of opportunity!
Make your attack of
I
opportunity.
never make attacks of opportunity.
You want to make it a good one.
It's not gonna do anything. This guy's a fucking tank.
Just
but
attack it. Go.
You're shooting with the dragon turtle shell.
yeah. Can I make this? That's actually an excellent point about EC. Okay, so because I'm just shooting it.
You're just shooting it, yeah.
So 25.
25 hits.
So that's gonna be. I'm gonna use Piercer to reroll that. The first one was cocked.
Yep.
Cool. 10 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah. This is like you guys are chipping away. I say he doesn't look hurt at all, but it's like the 1,000 cuts thing, right? Like you shoot him as he moves away from you. He does not acknowledge that, but you know that you're doing damage.
I don't know.
As you fire into him, my quarrel is with the Dreamcasters. That's going to hit Gorbin.
Don't kill Gorbin.
Don't do it, Josh.
This boy.
Gorbin dies. Porgie's taking full responsibility of that.
That's one attack with a sword. I'm gonna make another attack.
Gorbin took down Merlin. I don't know how many hit points Merlin had, but
That would have been 94.
Gorbin's dead.
Gorbin goes to 0 hit points after the second hit.
Yeah. Gorbin is. Oh.
Tail attack, constricting tail. Gorbin is down 2 death saving throws. And is grappled and is dragged along behind Gunulfer as Gunulfer moves and moves to follow Purgorg.
Oh no.
Is my body getting dragged along as well because I'm stuck to Gorbin's hand?
Yep. Abso-effing-lutely. That is what happens. Behind you,
Conga
you
line.
are shoved, Purgorg. As the fight moves over there, I guess.
Oh no.
Bizarre. And fantastic. And has some attacks left.
Kierkegaard has like 12 hit points or something right
It's
now.
not-
I have 26 actually.
Oh, you did something for yourself. You healed yourself. Right.
I did.
Wither and Bloom.
Wither and Bloom.
So first attack against you is a 30.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead.
It's 15 points of damage.
Yeah.
We've got to be like in the dreaming or something.
It's all just a
You know what?
flashback.
You know what? Gorbin, being in the middle of being attacked, I will say he expends one more spell slot and gets another shot at doing a wild magic surge. Let's give him a shot at doing something. He needs a 1. Nope, didn't do it.
Yeah, but what spell did he use, Josh?
Featherfall.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It's this reaction spell that he knows. Second attack. You know what, actually? We'll do royalties here. For each of these, I'll do a royalty. So this is for the first one. Nope. Second one. Okay. I'm willing to treat that.
I have shield ready. I'm ready to say it.
Okay, let's see whether the attack is incoming. Do you want to use it on a 29 to hit?
You know there's no point in me doing that.
You wince and wait for the blow to descend upon you, but it does not.
Wait, what?
There is a clang as the sword makes contact with something above your head, and you look up.
Tactician.
Who be that?
And holding his spear aloft, having taken the blow, goblet of wine in the other hand, is Hellebore. There's been some very strange magic going on. I was making my way back to, I swear. I got yeeted out of my own realm, or maybe you guys got yeeted into a different realm?
Hello, I appreciate the explanation, but also, what the, can we have a problem?
We're on Bullywoo right now. How did that happen?
I don't know, but we also have your friend attacking us.
Gunulfer's subsequent attacks tear enormous gashes in Hellebore's body.
Oh, no.
And Hellebore bleeds profusely. Blue blood covers his body and drips to the ground. And he grins back at you and goes, "What's the face for? You think this guy? You think this guy's a problem?"
To me it is.
Look, watch this. This is fun. Stabs Gunulfer in the chest. The blood drains into the scythe and slurps on over into Gorbin, bringing Gorbin back up. He makes several more attacks and heals his own wounds. He's like, "See? Not a problem."
Hellebore, you don't know what's happening, do you?
Nope.
So there's no way we can just, pop back to where we were?
You want to pop back to where we were?
I just want to know what's going on.
I can't help you there, but here, I'll do some cool stuff. Boom! You and Gorbin, along with Jamie, are gate spelled back to his domain. And that red portal closes with him and Gunulfer left behind on Bullywoo.
What the fuck happened?
Hellebore happened.
And that is where we're going to call it for tonight's session. We will pick up combat on Luga's turn next time.
God. Deus Ex Hellebore.
Deus Ex Hellebore.
This is the second time Porgie has been saved from death. I just would like to say for the record.
Thank you all so much for watching. Tune in next time to see the thrilling conclusion of whatever the hell this fight is. Or maybe not, because we have other things in store. So even stay more tuned.
More tuned. Stay
More
as
tunes.
tuned as you can.
Ha ha! Goodbye!
Bye.